أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I seek refuge in Allah from the shaitan rejected. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Today's topic is what Quran says about Al-Kitab, the book, and Ahl Kitab, the people of the book. We will go by the booklet given to you, the verses recorded in the Quran referring to Al-Kitab and Ahl-Kitab. And during that venture, we'll come across the word Torah, the Injil, and the Quran. Of course, these are the attributes and the titles recorded in the Al-Kitab, the book. The first ayah I read for you is ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. That is the book, Al-Kitab, no doubt in it, guidance to the righteous. This word Al-Kitab, which is translated as book, comes in the Quran 230 times. It is mentioned in the Quran, the Al-Kitab. Again and again, whenever the Quran speaks of Al-Kitab, I am giving you the translation as the book. But make sure that this book we are talking, which is recorded in the Al-Quran, the ayah says that it does not have any doubt. It does not have any doubt. And it is guidance to the muttaqeen, the righteous. Now, referring to Gita, Avesta, or any man-written books, religious or non-religious, have to be after the book of Allah, because they are man-written books. They are man-written books. The Creator's book has to be the first book of all times. During scientific research, as the knowledge has been gained, and when a fact is being established in science, a fact, you bring that fact to the Quranic any statement, you will always find the Quranic statement has it before. Always, whenever the science research and whenever science comes to a fact, they look into the Quran, and the Quran has that statement before. So all the researches are known as latest research. The Allah's book has that statement before. So every knowledge has to be after the book of Allah. Now this book, I refer, this is Allah's book, which has no doubt was given to all prophets. This book, the book, Al-Kitab, was given to all prophets. And the Qari read those ayats. There were 18 prophets mentioned in Surah An'am 6. You were hearing those ayats, and there were the names of the various prophets mentioned in the Quran. And it says in that, in Surah An'am 696 ayah, 95, I'm just giving you a back reference, but we will go to Surah Al-Baqara 2:213, that these were the prophets whom Allah gave the book, Al-Kitab, and Hukum and Nabuwwah. So that book of Allah was given to all the prophets, making no distinction. The book was given to all of them. So Surah Al-Baqara 2:213, كَانَ النَّاسُ أُمَّةً وَاحِدَةً. Mankind was one single nation, ummah. فَبَعَثَ اللَّهُ النَّبِيِّينَ مُبَشِّرِينَ وَمُنذِرِينَ وَأَنزَلَ مَعَهُمُ الْكِتَابَ بِالْحَقِّ لِيَحْكُمَ بَيْنَ النَّاسِ فِيمَا اخْتَلَفُوا فِيهِ. Mankind was one single nation, ummah, and Allah appointed prophets, Nabiyyin, with good tidings and warnings, and with them He revealed the book Al-Kitab in truth to judge between mankind in the matters where they differ. In this ayah, the word prophets is in plural, Nabiyyin. and the book Al-Kitab is singular. Meaning that Al-Kitab, Allah's book, was given to all prophets. Al-Kitab was given to all prophets. فَبَعَثَ اللَّهُ النَّبِيِّينَ مُبَشِّرِينَ وَمُنذِرِينَ وَأَنزَلَ مَعَهُمُ الْكِتَابَ بِالْحَقِّ لِيَحْكُمَ بَيْنَ النَّاسِ فِيمَا اخْتَلَفُوا فِيهِ. And Allah appointed prophets with good tidings and warnings, and with them He revealed the book Al-Kitab. So Allah gave the book Al-Kitab to all prophets. Very, very clear you should be. When I say Isa, Jesus peace be upon him, he got the book. When I say Musa alayhi salam, he got the book. When we say Ibrahim alayhi salam, he got the book. When I say Nuh alayhi salam, he got the book. Do we know that? That all the prophets got the book Al-Kitab. That Allah's book was given to all prophets. I am repeating again, Musa alayhi salam got the book, Isa alayhi salam got the book, Nuh alayhi salam got the book, Isa alayhi salam got the book, Ibrahim alayhi salam got the book, Yunus alayhi salam got the book, and I keep Ishaq alayhi salam got the book, Ayyub alayhi salam got the book, Yusuf alayhi salam got the book, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam got the book. That book is, which does not have a doubt, that is the book, Al-Kitab, La Rayba Fi, there is no doubt in it. Hudal lil Muttaqeen, guidance for the righteous, Muttaqeen. That is the book we are talking about, which Allah's book was given to mankind from all times, and of course the prophets. But I have brought this Bible. I have brought this Bible because the Torah and the Injil, the Jews and the Christians say, this is the Torah. This is the Torah and this is the Injil. The promise binding on Allah is in the Torah and Injil and the Quran. So the Quran we understand, generally Muslims understand this is the Quran. But now what is this? He is telling us this is the Torah. Because you want to be a believer and you have to fight in the way of Allah, and there's a promise binding on Allah in the Torah and the Injil and the Quran. So He is giving you the Torah, the Bible. And that He says this is the Injil and the Torah. So I am asking, you can't maybe see from there, but you take up any Bible of the world. You read on the Bible on the top, it says the Holy Bible. Just look at the sound, Holy Bible. Does it sound to you Torah? Does it sound to you Injil? No. Bible comes from the Greek word biblos. It means library of books. That has nothing to do with the Torah of Allah and the Injil sent down by Allah. You open this book, this Bible contains Old Testament and the New Testament. I'm giving you a reference because they say this is the Torah and Injil. So the Old Testament contains 40 books. And not one book is named Torah. The New Testament contains 27 books. Not one book named is Injil. All these two books, or all these 767 books of the Protestants and the 73 books of the Roman Catholics, they say this is the Torah and Injil, and there is not to be found any part in any Bible of the world the word Torah and the Injil. There are 3,000 versions. There is not a book in this planet Earth which contains the word Torah and the Injil in any version of the Bible. I might mark my words. Any questioner can ask. I use the word in Arabic, the Tawrat, sent down by Allah. I'll come to that. And Injil, I'm using the Arabic word Injil, not Torah, not the Old Testament or the New Testament or the Gospel. I'm using the word Torah and Injil. Because Allah has given us a promise through the Torah and the Injil and the Quran. So He will tell us what is the Torah. To know that, what is the Torah, we go to Surah Maida, 44 ayat. إنا أنزلنا التوراة فيها هدى ونور يحكم بها النبيون الذين أسلموا للذين هادوا والربانيون والأحبار بما استحفظوا من كتاب الله وكانوا عليه شهداء فلا تخشوا الناس واخشوني ولا تشتروا بآياتي ثمنا قليلا ومن لم يحكم بما أنزل الله فأولئك هم الكافرون. Surely we have revealed the Torah. Therein is guidance and light. By standards, the prophets, Nabiyun, who have submitted themselves, Muslims, gave judgment for those who guided Hadu, and the Lord's oblique masters, Rabbaniyun, and scholars. For to them was entrusted the protection of Allah's book, Kitab, and they were witness to. Therefore fear not mankind, but fear me, and sell not my signs for a miserable price. If anyone does not judge by what Allah has revealed, they are rejectors, kafiruns. This ayah begins with the word Torah, that we have sent down or revealed the Torah. Sorry. In it is guidance and light. يَحْكُمُ بِهَا النَّبِيُّونَ الَّذِينَ أَسْلَمُوا. Now by this Torah, all the prophets, if you look in the Arabic text, is Nabiyun. So Nabiyun is the plural of a Nabi. So all the Nabiyus, the prophets who had submitted themselves, who were Muslims, gave judgment by the Torah. All the prophets, including Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as the seal of the prophets, gave the judgment by the Torah, as mentioned in the Quran. All the prophets. Because if you don't believe that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not give the judgment by the Torah, you are extracting him from the seal of the prophets. Because he is the seal of the prophets. Wherever in the Quran the word Nabiyun comes or Nabiyin comes, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is included. Because he is the seal of the prophets. Khataman Nabiyin. All the prophets, including Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, gave the judgment by the Torah. لِلَّذِينَ هَادُوا, for those who guided. وَالرَّبَّانِيُونَ, and for the Lord's oblique masters. وَالْأَحْبَارِ, and the scholars. بِمَا اسْتُحْفِظُوا مِنْ كِتَابِ اللَّهِ, and for them was entrusted the protection of Allah's book. فَلَا تَخْشَوُا النَّاسَ وَاخْشَوْنِي, do not fear men, but fear me. وَلَا تَشْتَرُوا بِآيَاتِي ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا, and do not sell my ayat. Do not sell my ayat, signs, for a miserable price. وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ, and who will not judge by what Allah has revealed. That is the context of this ayat, is the Torah. If anyone will not judge by the Torah as the prophets judge, they are kafirun. It's not my words. The ayah, you can check up, ends with kafirun. If you will not judge by what Torah is, you are a kafir. وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ, and who will not, and if anyone does not judge by what Allah has revealed, that is the Torah, they are kafirun. Now what is further described in the Torah is next ayah. وَكَتَبْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ فِيهَا أَنَّ النَّفْسَ بِالنَّفْسِ وَالْعَيْنَ بِالْعَيْنِ وَالْأَنْفَ بِالْأَنْفِ وَالْأُذُنَ بِالْأُذُنِ وَالسِّنَّ بِالسِّنِّ وَالْجُرُوحَ قِصَاص فَمَنْ تَصَدَّقَ بِهِ فَهُوَ كَفَّارَةٌ لَهُ وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ. And we have written for them in therein, that is in the Torah, what is recorded in the Torah. Allah explains, وَكَتَبْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ فِيهَا, and we have written for them therein, life for life, eye for eye, nose for nose, ear for ear, tooth for tooth, and wounds equal for equal. But if anyone remits the retaliation by way of charity, it is an act of atonement for himself. And if anyone does not judge by what Allah has revealed, they are evildoers, zalimun.